Jai Shri Krishna. Good morning. Let's close the eyes, hands in Dhyan Mudra, back straight, relaxed shoulders, and we will chant 3 long Omkars followed by the opening prayer. Om. Sahana Bhavatu, Sahano Bhunaktu, Sahaviryam Karavavahai, Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Keep the eyes closed, join the hands at back of the body, bow down to the Mother Supreme Earth. Inhale, come back up, rub the palms against each other, generate urja, make them warm. Place the warm hands over the eyes and face. Move the palms over the eyes, fingers crossed over the forehead or the head. Open and close eyes few times in dark. Slowly slide the hands down, gently open the eyes. And you can start with light exercise, Sukshma Vyayama. So before even we do any kind of exercise when we go gym, we don't start immediately with heavy lifting or those heavy equipments, alternate few times. So because we need to warm up our body, so same way over here also, before we get into intermediate to higher those the poses, we start to do warm up the body, make all the muscles, body parts ready, energize them, increase the blood circulation each of them, make more flexible, and then we get into more and more the advanced poses. But normally we usually do intermediate more. And reverse the direction. Now bend at all the knuckle joints, just like a scorpion. Spread the fingers apart, then bring them together with all the knuckle joints bent. And feel some minor bearable pain or some sensations. Okay, now just raise folded elbows up and down. Bring all the fingers connected together over the shoulders, spread them apart on the floor. Deep inhale up, deep exhale down. So if you observe, we are utilizing most of all the joints, including all the knuckle joints while doing these activities. Few times sideways, shoulders, elbows, wrist, and all the knuckle joints. Now hold all the fingers together over the shoulders and make a circles. Inhale, raising upward, exhale, bringing them down. Elbows touch once per rotation. Deep inhale, deep exhale. and reverse the direction. And relax. Now extend both hands sideways, arms parallel to the floor, then turn the palms 90 degrees upward and circle the palms around the shoulders. Steady, gentle circles and small circles, but perfect 360-degree, keeping the shoulders in the centers and palms going around. So if somebody looking us from the side way, it would be the perfect circle. Then reverse the direction. And relax. Now bring both palms on the knees, relax the shoulders. Now as we inhale, shrug the shoulders all the way up. That means circular fashion. As we exhale, push them forward, down, backward and up. So we are making 360-degree circles at the shoulder joint. Full inhale when raising them up, exhale when bringing them down. You can maintain the speed as per you can breathe deeply in and out as fast. And then reverse the direction. And relax. Next, inhale, raise both hands up. Exhale, twist the upper body towards back. Align the chin with the shoulder. Keep pushing the knee forward. 5 to 7 seconds. Then inhale, come back. Exhale onto the other side. Try to keep the trunk as vertical as possible. We are just twisting it. Feel the twist at the waist muscles. Inhale, come back. Second time, both the sides. Come back and complete onto the second side. Come back. Interlock the fingers. Place the palms over the forehead. Deep inhale. Hold the breath in lower abdomen. As we push the head and palms against each other. Release the breath. Release the palms. Same thing from the back of the head. While pushing the head, the back of the head and palms against each other, also try to push the elbows towards back. And one more time from front of the head and back of the head. And from side of the head, couple of times alternatively, both the sides. So this will release the physical tensions around neck and shoulder region. Continue with the neck joint, neck muscles. Look straight at the level of the eyes. Keeping the trunk, arms and legs completely still. We are moving the head and neck. Deep inhale. As we deep exhale, just turn the head towards the right side. Align the chin with the right shoulder. Do the Parsvadrashti. Look at the farthest point in the back. Full twist. Inhale, come back. Exhale onto the other side. Stay in a pose at least 5 seconds. And inhale, come back. And do the second trip. Both the sides. With breath coordination. Come back and complete onto the second side. Come back. Now inhale, exhale couple of times. Next inhalation, turn the head up, look into the ceiling, feel the extension at the throat. Fully exhale, bring the chin at the chest. Inhale again, look up. Exhale, chin at the chest. In circular fashion, as we inhale, turn the head towards the right, going upward. Exhale from the top towards left. Fully exhale by the time we bring chin at the chest. Second circle, inhale on right, exhale on left. Do the steady, gentle circles. If you have a neck injury, neck pain, then reverse the direction, do 2 times from left to right. If you have any injury, neck problem, then do it slowly. Okay, then bring the right hand on top of the head slightly towards onto the left. Deep inhale. As we exhale, tilt the head towards the right side. We can put little bit weight of the right hand. We don't want to push it, we don't want to force it. Inhale, come back. Exhale onto the second side. Inhale, come back. Second round. Trying to keep the trunk completely vertical, just tilting the head. Come back and complete onto the second side. Okay, after that, sit in L shape. We will warm up waist and below. Both palms beside the hips, trunk straight. We can lean slightly forward as we pull the toes towards the body for few seconds. Try to keep the knees straight, legs fully grounded. Now squeeze and release the toes. You can do all toes together or you can do in waves. Now push all the toes together forward on both feet as we inhale. Exhale, pull them back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Few times, both feet together. Feel the extension, stretches into the ankle joints, calf muscles, and alternate few times. Now hold both heels together, toes together. Circle the toes around the heels. Try to make the biggest circle possible. And reverse the direction. Okay, next the knee. Hold at the right knee. Interlock the right toes with the left fingers. Keep pushing the right knee down to the floor. Try to keep the trunk straight. Now bring knee to the chin. Inhale, push it down to the floor. The left leg remains straight, left toes pointing towards the wall in front. Couple more times. Exhale when bringing knee to the chin. Inhale when pushing down to the floor. And straighten, relax the right leg and hold at the left knee. Interlock the left toes with the right fingers. Keep pushing the left knee down. Right leg remains straight. Right toes pointing towards wall in front. Bring knee to the chin. Inhale, push it down. Exhale, bring it to the chin. 2-3 more times. Each time try to hold the knee to the floor at least couple of seconds. Okay, next Titali Asana, butterfly pose. Both feet aligned, interlock the fingers, big thumbs go under the big toes. Inhale, raise knees all the way up. Exhale, push them down to the floor. Inhale all the way up. Exhale all the way down. Then we can speed up. Keep flapping just like butterfly wings. Titali Asana, butterfly pose. It's a very good pose for the hip opening. So if you have time and if you remember, just try to search on Google each of these poses. Maybe you do one or two at a time and look for all the benefits. Now pull the heels inward, stop flapping. Bring the heels all the way close to the perineum. Keep the back straight. Keep pushing the knees down to the floor. Close the eyes. Deeply inhale. Hold the breath in lower abdomen and observe how much difference in the stretch is when we hold the breath. In 7 seconds we can exhale. Inhale again deeply, hold the breath. During the holding the breath time, make sure the back is straight and knees are pressed down. Otherwise we will not get that much effect. So do 2 to 3 more rounds. Do with breath coordination, do with your own pace. Okay, relax, breathe in and out normal. Now roll the body side by side as we push the body away from the heels. Don't go too far away, just make some room, probably about 8 to 12 inches. Now hold the toes tightly, back straight, align the head and trunk, deep inhale. As we deep exhale, bend down, push the trunk and head together towards the floor. Forehead comes to the toes. Inhale, come back up. We will do second round, Baddha Konasana. Fully exhale. We can push the lower legs backward with help of the elbows, and we can bring our upper body a little bit forward and further down. See if we can bring our chin onto the toes. We can breathe in and out normal. Each breath out, we can keep on pushing the head and trunk further down. And inhale, come back up and sit in a cross-leg posture. You can extend both hands sideways. Drop the one palm down vertically. Inhale, raise the other hand up. As we exhale, bend towards one side. Hold the other elbow so it will reach to the floor. Keep looking up into the ceiling and make sure the knees stays down. Inhale, come up. Exhale onto the second side. Continue looking into the ceiling while we are in a pose. Inhale, come back and try this time differently. We're going to fold at the elbows. We'll do second time, but we're going to bring the palm towards front. Inhale, raise the other hand up. Exhale, bring it down, keep looking up into the ceiling. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, toward the second side, keep looking up into the ceiling. Come back. Now we can sit in any cross-leg posture. It could be the standard Sukhasana, Siddhasana, Swastikasana, half lotus or full lotus. In any of these cross-leg posture, try to keep the back straight. Bring both hands on a sideways. We will do Parvatasana with full awareness. As we breathe in, bring both palms together in front of the chest at Anahata Chakra. In Pranam Mudra. Exhale. Inhale second time. Raise both hands up. Rest them onto the top of the head at the Sahasrara Chakra or crown of the head. Exhale here. Now deep inhale as we extend both hands all the way up. Straighten the elbows. So the trunk and arms are stretched upward. And hold the stretch. We can inhale, exhale here, normal. But as soon as we start lowering the hands, we can do a one long exhalation while we're bringing the hands onto the head, chest, and all the way down. So three inhalations, three inhale, exhale going up, and one exhalation bringing the hands down. Let's do two more times. Do with breath coordination, do with your own pace. Try to keep full awareness onto the postures and our movements. Okay, so once complete, then bring both hands into Dhyan Mudra. And I'll put some light music for the meditation. And we will just do deep breath in, deep breath out, Bhastrika Pranayam, as we can just let the music be heard in a background without paying much attention onto the music. But we gonna continue focus on our breathing only. Okay, slowly open the eyes, breathe in and out normal. Next we will do Ashwini Mudra. We're gonna do all the three locks. So we will few times inhale, exhale normal. Then we will deep inhale and we will forcefully exhale. As we forcefully exhale, first we're gonna apply the bottom lock, Mool Bandh. As soon as we apply the bottom lock, we're gonna apply the Udyan Bandh. Shrink the stomach inward. And right after that, we're gonna tilt the head down and we're gonna apply Jalandhar Bandh, the throat lock. So let's do that. So we will do that total 2 times. Relax, back straight. Rest both hands onto the knees. Now deep inhale. Forcefully exhale as we keep applying the locks in a sequence. And then open all the 3 locks at a time. As we breathe in, we can tilt the head up. So we can do one more time after a couple of normal breath in and out. So you can stay as long as you can hold the breath out, holding all the 3 locks. Whenever you need to breathe in, you can just release all the 3 locks at once and breathe in. Second time. And come back. Next we will do Linga Mudra. Bring the right hand forward, right thumb up. Interlock the left hand finger such a way that left first finger and left toe will surround the right thumb. So right thumb will remain up. You can bring the mudra a little closer. We can fold at the elbows, but try to keep the mudra at the shoulder level. Back straight. Relax the shoulders. Breathe in and out normal with closed eyes. Keep awareness on the Manipura chakra, that's navel chakra, or you can call it Nabhi chakra or solar plexus. Release the mudra, rest both hands onto the knees. Next we'll do scones pose, Shankha mudra. So we can bring the right hand first and the right thumb is pointing toward the ceiling, and we can make a fist with the left hand and keeping the right thumb inside the fist. Now the left thumb will stay up. Now we're going to fold all the right fingers such a way that it connect the first fingertip and thumb tip, and remaining right 3 fingers will go at back of the left palm. So I'll do it again. You can, if you already did it, then you can just stay in a mudra. So right first fingertip will connect with the left thumb tip, and the remaining right 3 fingers will go back of the left palm. So if we look at from the front, it will look like scones, shank. And we can hold the mudra, breathe in and out normal, keep the awareness at the throat, the Vishuddhi chakra. If you have okay, release the mudras, bring hands down, relax. So if you have a thyroid issue, any throat problem, you can probably do that for longer time. Separate the feet far apart. Inhale, raise both hands up. We will do Upavishta Konasana. As we exhale, bend down. Today we replaced those couple of pranayam with these mudras because that also goes into the warm-up, the body. Inhale, come back up. We will do it again, Upavishta Konasana. Fully exhale, grab the feet, and we can keep pushing the trunk and head down and down with each exhalation. Feel some stretches into the hamstring, the knee joint, upper leg. Inhale, come back up. As we exhale, just grab the big toe with the opposite side hand and inhale, raise the other hand up. Look into the ceiling through the palm which is up. 5, 6, 7. Bring both hands down. Inhale, both hands up. Exhale, go to the second side. Raise the other hand up. Look up. 6, 7. Bring both hands down. Second round, slide differently. Inhale, both hands up. As we exhale, grab the big toe with the opposite side hand and continue pushing the other hand towards back. So that palm will stay at the shoulder level and we are looking at the back. Inhale, come back onto the other side. You can stay in a pose as long as you can hold the breath out. Inhale, come back. Now inhale, raise both hands up. Turn the shoulder blade towards one leg. Exhale. Push the head and trunk down. Grab the foot with both hands. Inhale, come back up. Towards the other side. Fully exhale as we bring forehead onto the knee. Inhale, come back up. So whichever side we just bend, that side leg, we can fold it, bring the heel at the perineum and turn the shoulder blade perpendicular to the other leg. Inhale, raise both hands up. We are doing Janu Sirsasana. Grab the foot with both hands equally and keep on pushing the forehead towards the knee. While we inhale, exhale normal. Ten, 9, 8. Keep pushing head down. 2, 1. Inhale. Come back and we can switch to the other side. Janu Sirsasana. So grab the foot equally with both the hands. While we fully exhale, just push the head and trunk down, forehead onto the knee. With each exhalation, we're going to bring the forehead closer to the knee. 10, 9, 8, 7, 2, 1. Inhale, come back up. Now separate both feet as far as possible. Knees straight, legs are completely grounded. We will do Chakki Chalanasana. Interlock the fingers. Try to keep the elbows straight all the time and the palms all the time at the same level as the shoulders. Our shoulder go up and down, palm go up and down. So start hovering around the palms onto the knees and toes. When we bend down, fully exhale. When we come back up from the other side in circular fashion, inhale. 3 to 4 rounds, 3 to 4 circles into one direction, and then same onto the reverse. With closed eyes, we can keep full awareness onto the stretches at the hip joints and pelvis region. Try to lean as back as possible. Don't forget to reverse the direction. Once done, then you can relax. And we can bring both legs together, keep them slightly away, maybe 1 to 2 foot away, both palms at the back, and we're gonna roll the toes in and out. Can do a little faster, but try to keep the knees completely straight so we can feel some movements all the way up to the hips. So it's basically will feel the sensation at the hip joints. Okay, now bring both the legs completely closer. I will do Paschimottanasana. Inhale, raise both hands up. We can lean slightly backward. Fully exhale as we tuck the stomach in. Grab the feet and push the trunk and head down. So forehead closer to the knee, and hold the pressure as long as we can hold the breath out. As much as we tuck the stomach further in, we may be able to go even further down. Inhale, come back up. Second time. Inhale, come back up. And next we will do the complementary pose, backward bending. If you are able to keep the legs straight, then do this pose with straight leg. Otherwise, you can hold at the knees. With next inhalation, raise the trunk up, push the toes down to the floor, look into the back, drop the head down at the back. Elbow straight, knees straight for the full pose. Push the lower back as high as possible. So body will assume one straight line from back of the head to the heels. Very slowly bring the body back into the L shape, Dandasana. So that was Purva Uttanasana, or in English that called a reverse plank. So how many people remember those 3 bandha? Just raise the hand. Good. At least couple of people remember 3 bandhas. So in Paschimottanasana we apply, that was like tuck the stomach in, that was Udyan Bandh. But previously in Ashwini Mudra we applied 3 bandh, right? Mool Bandh, Udyan Bandh and Jalandhar Bandh. Okay. Here let's do Vakrasana. Hold at the right knee. Bring the right foot closer to the left knee. Inhale, raise the right hand up. Bring it back. Align it with the spine. Don't push it too far back. Just try to keep as close as possible. Inhale, raise the left hand up. We can hug the knee, fully exhale and look back, or we can just bring the left hand outward of the right knee, or we can even push the right knee further towards left and we can grab the left knee. But in any of these cases, basic, intermediate and advanced, we can fully exhale and look back and stay in a pose. Slowly come back and transition towards left. Do with breath coordination with full awareness on each of the body movements. At each step you can feel the sensation into the joints, muscles, body parts. Come back. Okay, and next we will do Ardha Matsyendrasana. So just bring the legs just like in Gomukhasana, but one knee up and that foot slightly outward of the other knee. So not too far, not too close, but just in a line of the knee. And the other heel will be touching at the hip. So whichever knee is up, inhale, raise that side hand up, and it will go back, align with the spine, similar way as Vakrasana. Inhale, raise the left hand up, bring it around the other knee, which is up, push it towards the other side and grab that ankle, fully exhale and look back. Ardha Matsyendrasana. Slowly come back and we will transition onto the second side. Do with full awareness. Come back. And next we will sit in Vajrasana. And we will go on the toes, all the toes, few seconds, maintain the balance. Then with help of both the hands, extend the one leg out, sideways, the knee straight, deep inhale. As we exhale, just walk the hands beside the straight leg and reach out all the way to the ankle as we drop the forehead onto the knee. The other leg will remain folded, the knee will be away from the floor. Here, inhale, exhale, normal, but each exhalation keep on pushing the forehead onto the straight knee. Next inhalation, raise the head and start walking both the hands towards the body one at a time and bring the foot back and to the other side. Deep inhale, as we deep exhale, just walk the hands towards ankle one at a time as we push the trunk and head onto the straight knee. With each exhalation, we're going to push the head further down. Inhale, raise the head and keep walking both the hands towards the body. Bring both feet back and back to Vajrasana. For a few seconds we will sit in Virasana. Try to keep the back straight. back to Vajrasan. Separate the knees few inches apart. We are doing Mandukasana. So if you're doing Mandukasana regularly and if you have noticed your A1C probably will improve. Raise both hands straight, thumbs inside, make tight fist, deep breathe in, hold the breath in lower abdomen, then place the top of the fist in between the ribcage and navel. Forcefully exhale and without leaving the heels, push the trunk and head closer to the floor and bend from the lower back. Hold the trunk down as we tilt the head slightly up. Inhale, come back up. Second round, same sequence. Tight fist, deep breathe in, hold. Place the top of the fist at the proper place. Fully exhale, bend down and tilt the head up. Come back. That was frog pose, Mandukasana. So again, try to do the Google and just research it. Like so many benefits, multiple. Now we will do complementary pose. So you can do from the Vajrasan or you can sit in a Virasana to start with. So either way, with help of both the hands, you're just gonna lay the upper body on the back very slowly and make sure the knees stays on the floor. Move the shoulder blades away from each other. Raise both hands and you can place them or rest them on top of the thighs. Relax the lower back, relax the hip joints and knees. So whenever we need to come out of the pose, grab the ankles, push the elbows into the floor and bring the body up back into Vajrasan or Virasana. Now separate both knees even far out and we will do child pose. Bring both hands in between the knees onto the floor. Align the head and trunk. Deep inhale. As we exhale, walk the hands forward little by little, one at a time. As we let the trunk and head go all the way down and let the chest and chin flat on the floor. So relax the lower back, relax the hip joints, relax the shoulders. Deep inhale and deep exhale few times. Next inhalation, raise the head and then start walking the hands one at a time and let the trunk and head rise automatically all the way up. Okay, then let me just turn off the HVAC unit. I don't know if you're able to hear the sound or not. Maybe distracting. Okay. Next, let's go on the knees and we will do the gate poses. Extend the right leg out. Right hand onto the right leg. Inhale, raise the left hand up. As we exhale, bend towards right side. Slide the right hand onto the right leg. Reach out to the right ankle. Keep looking up into the ceiling. Keep pushing the left palm down. Inhale, come back up. Parighasana, gate pose. And onto the second side. Do with breath coordination. As we exhale, bend toward left. Keep looking up into the ceiling. Inhale, come back up. And next we will go camel pose. We will do full camel pose. Separate the knees and feet same as the shoulder width. Inhale, in circular fashion, raise the right hand up. Exhale, bring it down at the back, rest it onto the right heel. Inhale, in circular fashion, raise the right hand up. Exhale, bring it onto the left heel. So both hands are rested onto the corresponding heels. Drop the head at the back. Look into the back wall as we keep pushing the pelvis forward. And hold these two forces. You can increase the intensity a little bit more as I do countdown. 10, 9, 8. Keep pushing pelvis forward. Keep dropping head further down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And very slowly come out of the pose, one hand at a time. And at the last, you can straighten the trunk and we can bend forward. Both hands on the floor. Make sure the wrist joints are vertically under the shoulders and knees vertically under the hip joints. Look into the straight wall as high as possible. Deeply inhale. Try to push the lower back up as well so we can have the spine going to the downward arch. Let's do cat and cow pose. Fully exhale. Look at the navel bent down. And try to make the spine upward arch. Deep inhale, downward arch. Deep exhale, upward arch. So do 2 to 3 more times. Do with breath coordination, do with your own pace. And each time, try to add some more intensity so we can have the spine properly arched. Once complete, then stay in tabletop pose. Inhale, exhale, normal. Look up into the straight wall as high as possible. Next inhalation, kick the right foot back, the right toes pointing towards back wall. Right leg is parallel to the floor. Relax the lower back. Inhale, exhale, normal. With next inhalation, and without dropping the knee, just fold the right knee at 90 degrees. So now the toes pointing toward the ceiling. You can quickly turn around and make sure the leg is not tilted onto either side and knee close to 90 degrees. Once you make any correction, then continue. Again, looking straight into the front wall as high as possible, ears away from the shoulders. Continue relaxing the lower back. Inhale, exhale, normal. With next inhalation, raise the left hand up and grab the right foot and pull the right leg up as high as possible while we are keep looking up. Hold the right leg up as high as possible. Inhale, exhale, normal. With next exhalation, bring the right knee and left palm back onto the floor. Inhale, exhale, normal into the tabletop pose. Next inhalation, kick the left foot back, left toes pointing towards back wall, left leg is parallel to the floor. Inhale, exhale, normal, relax the lower back. So this is tiger pose, Vyagrasana. Next inhalation, bend the left knee at 90 degrees without dropping it. Turn around and make sure you tilted it and you bent it correctly and not tilted on the sideways. Toes pointing towards the ceiling. Keep looking up as high as possible into the front wall. Relax the lower back, ears away from the shoulders. Next inhalation, raise the right hand up and grab the left leg and raise the left leg as high as possible while we are keep looking up. Hold it even further high. Inhale, exhale, normal. With next exhalation, bring the left knee and right palm back onto the floor, onto the tabletop pose. And then get on back onto the knees. Okay. And we'll just stand up. It's only 30 minutes left. We have to do Yoga Nidra. So let's go on the toes and heels alternatively few times. So our weight will go on the toes and only on heels. You're utilizing the ankle joints. Then we will do Tadasana. Inhale, stretch the whole body up. And we are going on the toes. Exhale, heels back on the floor. Inhale, second time. Exhale down. Then we will walk on the toes, make 2 circles around the mat. Then we will walk on the heels, 2 circles around the mat. Once done, then we will just separate the feet, probably 1 to 2 foot apart. Interlock the fingers, rest them up. We will do Tiryak Tadasana. Inhale, exhale, sway onto the one side, keep looking up into the ceiling. Keep pushing the palms down. Inhale up, exhale onto the second side. Come back up. We will do the second round. Tiryak Tadasana, swaying palm tree pose. Come back, exhale onto the second side. Come back. So in the morning Surya Namaskar sessions, weekdays Surya Namaskar sessions, we added up some more steps to warm up our back a little bit more before we do the Surya Namaskars. And later we might change some format for the Surya Namaskar sessions. We probably be doing more some of the pranayams and some poses and less on Surya Namaskar count. So we'll do that, but that will be announced. Separate the feet far apart. Extend both hands forward parallel to each other and parallel to the floor. Deep inhale. As we deep exhale, just twist the upper body onto the one side. Keep on following the one palm. Look all the way back. Other hand will go onto the shoulder. 5 to 7 seconds. Inhale, come back. Exhale onto the second side. The palms and elbows stay at the shoulder level all the time. Feel the full twist into the waist muscles. Inhale, come back. Second round. Come back. And let's move in front of the mat. And we will do 4 Surya Namaskars. So those 4 Surya Namaskars, we will be doing 48 poses. So repeat though, but that's all different kind of stretches. So that's why Surya Namaskar is really good. Okay, so roll the shoulders back and down. Follow the mantras, music, beats.
खगाय नमः ॐ पूष्णे नमः ॐ हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः ॐ मरीचये नमः ॐ आदित्याय नमः ॐ सवित्रे नमः ॐ अर्काय नमः ॐ भास्कराय नमः ॐ मित्राय नमः ॐ रवये नमः ॐ सूर्याय नमः ॐ भानवे नमः ॐ खगाय नमः ॐ पूष्णे नमः ॐ हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः ॐ मरीचये नमः ॐ आदित्याय नमः ॐ सवित्रे नमः ॐ अर्काय नमः ॐ भास्कराय नमः
Okay, let's sit down in squatting pose, Malasan. Malasan, not Malasan. And bring the palm onto the floor, push the one knee outward and other hand go up, look into the ceiling to the palm which is up, feel some stretches into the waist muscles and onto the second side. And come back. Relax the legs, feet, hands, and just a second. Oh, wasn't sure. Probably the volume may have been very low for the Surya Namaskar, I think. Oh, sorry about that. Okay. Because earlier the meditation music was, I kept it low. Okay. Let's do Paschim Namaskar. Bring both hands together, fingertips down, then we can turn them up to get into Paschim Namaskar. Push the hands all the way up. We can intertwine the big toe, the thumbs. Separate the feet far apart while holding the Paschim Namaskar. Inhale, exhale towards one leg, bend down, bring the forehead onto the knee. Inhale, come back up. Exhale onto the second side. Inhale, release the hands. We can interlock the fingers and roll the shoulders back and down. Fully exhale, bend forward, down, raise both hands up. Let the head and trunk go down freely on the gravity. Don't try to resist. Inhale, come back up and bend backward. Come back and bring the feet together. We will do the balancing pose. Come into the pose very slowly. First we do tree pose, Vrikshasana. Once we stayed enough, then we will try on to the second side. So whenever you get chance during offline, whenever you do, try to stay much longer time. Because of the time constraint, many of the poses we don't repeat or we don't stay for longer time. So think about, this is the class and you have to do your homework. Okay, come back. And another balancing pose we will do, Uttishta Hasta Padangushtasana. Very slowly, just raise the one foot up. Grab the big toe with first two fingers on the same side hand. First, straighten it in the front. Then slide it down, raise it even further up. We can raise the other hand up or you can bring it at the waist. It's your choice. That is for the counterbalance. And if you still have good balance, you can turn the head onto the opposite side. You still have balance, then you can bring the leg front and then down. Once we tried enough, once we done on one side, we can do onto the second side. If our mind is more calm, not much thinking going on, then any of the balancing poses, we can do it very easily and longer time. So that's why when we need to talk, we need to think. So as soon as we talk, as soon as we think, it will mess up the balancing pose. In previous session I asked, right, why the reason? When I talk, why it mess up? Because when we talk, we need to think. Okay. Unless we are talking without thinking, that's different story. Okay, and let's lay down onto the stomach. So 10 seconds lay down in Makarasana, crocodile pose. Full relax. Okay, next we will do Viparita Naukasana. Bring both feet together, toes pointing back. Extend both hands forward. Chest and chin on the floor. Now as we inhale, raise the head, chest, chin up. Pull both legs up, away from the floor. Thighs few inches over the floor. Keep looking up into the front wall. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lay down in crocodile pose, Makarasana for 10 seconds, full relax. Next we will do Dhanurasana, bow pose with the variation. Bring both feet together, fold at both the knees, bring the heels closer to the hips. Now cross the legs and grab the ankles right to left, left to right. With next inhalation, raise the head, chest, chin up, pull both legs up as high as possible. Let the body get some natural rocking movement, or we can even add some voluntary movement too as we breathe in and out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very slowly bring the legs back onto the floor, lay down into the Shavasana for 10 seconds. Okay, then turn around, lay down on the back. We'll do the Navasana or Naukasana or the boat pose. Just 30-degree up, the legs and trunk 30-degree with the floor. Raise both hands up so we can look toenails through the fingernails. Elbows straight, knees straight. And slowly bring the body back onto the floor. 10 seconds into Shavasana. Full relax. Now bring both feet together, fold at both the knees. Now lift the feet a little bit up and interlock the fingers while we grab both the legs together at the ankles. Deep inhale. As we exhale, bring the head and knees closer to each other. Pavan Muktasana, both feet together. Whenever we need to inhale, just bring the back of the head onto the floor while we are tightly holding the folded legs at the ankles. And we can roll the body side by side and feel the back massage or the spine massage. And then a rock. Forward and backward. Stay within the mat area and relax in Shavasana for 10 seconds. Next, again we do either inversion or directly get into the Matsyasana. So any of these two poses while I set up the Yoga Nidra audio. So if you are unable to do any of the inversion, then get directly into the Matsyasana. And in about 20 seconds from now, you should be ready for the Yoga Nidra. Okay, start wrapping up your pose. and getting into the Shavasana. You can make any final movements. If you want to prepare yourself up by turning off the lights, dimming them, or covering yourself up, go ahead and do that. Yoga Nidra will start in next 5 seconds. Should be completely still the body. Follow the word by word instructions.
बॉडी को बिल्कुल सीधा रखना है, शरीर बिल्कुल सीधा रहे। दोनों पैरों के बीच बिल्कुल नॉर्मल डिस्टेंस रखें, 1 फुट या 1.5 फीट का अंतर। दोनों हाथ दोनों साइड में रखें और हथेलियां खुली हुई ऊपर की ओर और बड़े आराम से लेटें। शरीर की सारी जो बेकार की हिलचाल हो अगर तो उसे समाप्त कर दें और शरीर को परफेक्टली सेट कर लें। अब एक गहरी सांस लें और उसे छोड़ते हुए धीरे से अपनी आंखें बंद करें। अपना ध्यान सांस के चलने पर रखें। बिल्कुल स्वाभाविक रूप से सांस चलेगी। आपका ध्यान सांस के चलने पर है। जब आप सांस ले रहे हैं और जब सांस बाहर निकल रही है उस वक्त पेट, चेस्ट और कंधों में जो मूवमेंट्स हो रहे हैं उनका अनुभव करें। बाहर निकलने वाली हर सांस के साथ आपका शरीर धीरे धीरे शिथिल और शांत होता जा रहा है। अब मैं जिस अंग का, जिस हिस्से का नाम कहूंगा, आप अपना ध्यान वहां पर ले जाएं। मैं जिस अंग का नाम कहूंगा आप अपना ध्यान वहां पर ले जाएं। दाएं पैर का तलवा, दाएं पैर का पंजा, उंगलियां, अंगूठा, दाएं पैर की पिंडली, घुटना और घुटने से लेकर कमर तक आपका ध्यान पूरे दाएं पैर पर रखें। अब जब आप एक गहरी सांस लेकर छोड़ेंगे तो अपने दाएं पैर में भरपूर आराम पाएंगे। दाएं पैर में जो आराम महसूस हो रहा है उसका अनुभव करें। पूरे पैर में आराम है, मानो पूरा पैर नींद में हो। अब अपना ध्यान बाएं पैर के तलवे पर ले जाएं। बाएं पैर का तलवा, पंजा, उंगलियां, अंगूठा, बाएं पैर की पिंडली, घुटना और घुटने से लेकर कमर तक पूरा बायां पैर इस वक्त आपके ध्यान में है। आप अपने पूरे बाएं पैर का अनुभव कर रहे हैं। अब जब आप एक गहरी सांस लेकर छोड़ेंगे तो पाएंगे कि पूरे बाएं पैर में आराम है। पूरे पैर में आराम, गहरा आराम, और पूरा पैर नींद में हो। अब अपना ध्यान एक साथ दोनों पैरों पे ले जाएं। दोनों पैरों का एक साथ अनुभव। दोनों पैर गहरे आराम में हैं, अनुभव करें। दोनों पैर निद्रा का मानो अनुभव कर रहे हों। अब मैं जिस हिस्से का नाम लूंगा आप अपना ध्यान वहां पर ले जाएंगे। कमर, हिप्स, पेट, सीना, पीठ, हर जगह पे ध्यान ले जाएं। कमर, हिप्स, पेट, सीना, पीठ। और अब एक गहरी सांस लेकर जब आप छोड़ेंगे तो पाएंगे कि ये हर जगह पे गहरा आराम है, गहरा आराम। अब अपना ध्यान अपने दाएं हाथ पर ले जाएं, कंधे से लेकर उंगलियों तक पूरा दायां हाथ। जाने कि दाएं हाथ में क्या हो रहा है, अनुभव करें। और एक गहरी सांस लेकर के जैसे ही छोड़ेंगे आप तो पूरे हाथ में आराम पाएंगे, अनुभव करें। दाएं हाथ में गहरा आराम है, मानो पूरा हाथ नींद में हो। अब अपना ध्यान बाएं हाथ की ओर ले जाएं और बाएं हाथ का अनुभव करें, कंधे से लेकर उंगलियों तक पूरा बायां हाथ। जाने कि वहां पर क्या हो रहा है। और अब जब आप एक गहरी सांस लेकर छोड़ेंगे तो पाएंगे कि पूरा बायां हाथ गहरे आराम में है, निद्रा में है। अब एक साथ दोनों हाथों का अनुभव करें। दोनों हाथ एक साथ एक गहरी सांस लेकर के छोड़े और दोनों हाथों में आराम पाएं, गहरा आराम। अब जिस अंग का मैं नाम कहूंगा आप अपना ध्यान वहां पर ले जाएंगे। गर्दन, जबड़े, गाल, होठ, नाक, आंखें, कान, कपाल, सिर का ऊपरी हिस्सा। जाने के वहां पर क्या हो रहा है। गर्दन, जबड़े, गाल, होठ, नाक, आंखें, कान, कपाल, सिर का ऊपरी हिस्सा। एक गहरी सांस लेकर के छोड़ेंगे, ये सब गहरे आराम में चला जाएगा, अनुभव करें। फिर से एक गहरी सांस लें और उसको छोड़ते हुए पूरे शरीर का एक साथ अनुभव करें। पूरा शरीर गहरे आराम में है, गहरी नींद। पूरा शरीर गहरी नींद की अवस्था में है, मगर आप जागरूक है इस वक्त। यू आर कॉन्शियस, आप अलर्ट हैं और इस शरीर की, पूरे शरीर के कण कण की गहरी नींद के साक्षी बने हुए हैं, अनुभव करें। पूरे शरीर में, कण कण में जो गहरे आराम का अनुभव हो रहा है, उस अनुभव में रहें। अब मैं 1 से 5 की गिनती करूँगा। जब 5 कहूँगा आप स्वस्थ होंगे, फ्रेश और तरोताज़ा होंगे। अब मैं 1 से 5 की गिनती करूँगा। जब मैं 5 कहूँगा आप स्वस्थ होंगे, फ्रेश तरोताज़ा होंगे। 1, 2, 3, 5 की गिनती पर आप फ्रेश होंगे, स्वस्थ होंगे। 4, 5।
Raise both hands up. Rub the palms against each other. Generate Urja. Press the warm hands over the eyes and face. Move the palms over the eyes. Open and close eyes few times in dark under the palms. Gently massage the eyelids. Slide the hands down as we open the eyes. Now fold at both the knees. Extend both hands on a sideways. We will do Udrakrashan pose. So drop both the knees towards left side onto the floor and turn the head toward the right side. Feel the full spinal twist. Inhale, look back into the ceiling, bring both knees up. Exhale, drop both the knees onto the right side and look towards left. Inhale. Now give body a big stretch, full stretch, can say Yastikasana, stick pose. And then with folded knees, turn the body onto the right side, stay on right for 2 to 3 normal breaths. And bring the body up back into a comfortable sitting posture. It could be Vajrasan, Virasana. And we will do Anulom Vilom Pranayam. In Vishnu Mudra, inhale on left, exhale on right. Inhale on right, exhale on left. So left to right to left, alternate breathing pattern. We try to do deep inhale, deep exhale. Complete the cycle when we breathe out on left. Bring both palms onto the lap and let's chant 3 Mahamrityunjaya mantra 3 times. Close the eyes till the end. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukmeva Bandhanat Mrityurmukshiyamamrutat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukmeva Bandhanat Mrityurmukshiyamamrutat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukmeva Bandhanat Mrityurmukshiyamamrutat. सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामया सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः Rub the palms against each other. Place warm hands over the eyes and face. Move the palms over the eyes. Fingers crossed over the forehead or the head. Massage the eyelids. Open and close eyes few times in dark. Slowly slide the hands down. Gently open the eyes. Rub the palms one more time. Place them on top of the head, back of the head, shoulders, arms, trunk, legs, throughout the body to spread the energy within. Hari Om Tat Sat Sri Gurubhyo Namaha, and happy weekend. That concludes the session. We went over few extra minutes, but that's how it is since we reduced the time.